Hey guys, welcome to my channel, HAIRLOSS. I have great news for you guys today because a few months ago I actually did a video on another hair loss topic on the pipelines called Brotzu Lotion, where it claimed to stop, regrow, and even reverse hair. So a few days ago, Fidea Pharma, which is the pharmaceutical company, they stated that Brotzu Lotion is actually going to start being released as of December 2018, and they're going to sell it under the official name Trinov. And after I did some research, a 30 milliliter bottle is going to cost a little over $80 USD. So if you guys are new to Brotzu Lotion, if you guys never heard of it, let's go ahead and recap and go over the mechanisms of action. So Dr. Brotzu is an Italian vascular surgeon who was trialing a drug that was meant to be used for diabetes patients. And he noticed that when he used the drug, it actually not only increased vascularity, but it also increased hair growth on the patient's legs. So they ended up testing it on one of the nurses' scalps who was suffering from hair loss, and the results eventually came out to be very effective, and so they decided to go ahead and push it and test for more case studies. Brotzu Lotion has three main ingredients. We have number one, propionyl L-carnitine, which actually helps with the penetration of the scalp. And a common carrier would be propylene glycol and minoxidil, which helps with the penetration and absorption into the skin. Number two is S-equal, which improves hair growth by decreasing DHT and thereby helping fight hair loss. A good example is Finasteride, which is a known FDA-approved drug to reduce DHT levels on the scalp. And number three, we have DGLA, which is also known as dihomogamma-linolenic acid. This is actually an omega-6 fatty acid, which has anti-inflammatory effects, and it also helps increase PGE1, which may help with hair growth. According to Dr. Brotzu's patent, PGE1 decreases DHT. It also helps with blood flow in the scalp, and it also encourages the formation of new blood vessels, which can all promote hair growth. So the interesting thing about Brotzu Lotion is that it not only targets androgenetic alopecia, commonly known as male pattern baldness, but it's also an autoimmune hair loss drug, which also focuses on alopecia areata, which is patchy hair loss all throughout the scalp, and also alopecia universalis, which involves hair loss all throughout the body, your armpits, eyebrows, anything. In April of 2016, Dr. Brotzu presented several results of patients who were using the lotion, and one that really caught the attention to my eye was a 1-year result from a female child who was suffering from alopecia universalis. So here you can see the before and after photos, which is truly remarkable based on the significant hair increase and recovery. Here is another case of a male subject who was suffering from alopecia areata, but ended up with a near full recovery in 16 months. So research shows that Dr. Brotzu's lotion can actually reverse baldness up to 5 years, which is a huge claim that no other current hair loss medication has come close to. But the question remains if androgenetic alopecia sufferers can actually achieve the same type of improvement and recovery as the alopecia areata and alopecia universalis patients saw, and if not, up to what extent can we see it in people suffering from male pattern baldness. So in the presentation, Dr. Brotzu presented preliminary studies which involved 30 males and 30 females, and they're all suffering from androgenetic alopecia, and 1 milliliter of Brotzu Lotion was applied on the scalp for 6 months. Now they had different follow-up sessions at 0, 1, 3, and 6 month marks. They conducted scalp examinations, hair diameter size, and photographic analysis. So after 6 months, they didn't have any side effects. The hair diameter was minimal, but there was an increase in anagen hair, which is the growth phase, and a decrease in telogen hairs. Here are two photos of the subjects who underwent the 6-month study. Photos show little regrowth in both the male and female, but there was a huge improvement for alopecia areata and universalis. So improvement for male pattern baldness was minimal and somewhat disappointing. But this picture here shows pretty good temple growth and appears to be a better responder of Brotzu Lotion after 2 months. There's also the issue with during the presentation where they actually uploaded the wrong photos. But I don't think Brotzu Lotion itself is a complete fail because we have current FDA medications such as Finasteride and Minoxidil, which actually takes time to see full efficacy. So Propecia is somewhere between 18 to 24 months to see the full results. Minoxidil is anywhere from 6 to 12 months to actually start seeing hair growth. And the fact that Brotzu Lotion was only tested for 6 months, we actually might not have seen all of the full potential until Fidea releases more data. So for those who are actually interested in buying Brotzu Lotion, I would say that give it a try. There are no known side effects so far of Brotzu, unlike Finasteride and Minoxidil, while they have the ability to decrease DHT, increase blood flow, which is exactly what Finasteride and Minoxidil does, except using different mechanisms. So you kind of get 2 for 1. And so if you guys are suffering from alopecia areata or universalis, this would actually be definitely something that you guys should be trying because the results have been spectacular. We did see the 6-month results of the efficacy of Brotzu Lotion, And although we did see some marginal visual improvements, I think it'd still be worth a try. And there still isn't really proof that it can reverse 5 years of hair loss. But one of the photos that did show that somebody actually had very good temple hair regrowth was pretty interesting to me, and I think that was enough for me to go out and have you guys try it if you guys are very interested. So it does have the potential to regrow hair, and also the potential to actually work better than some of the approved medications without the side effects. So I think Brotzu Lotion, in conclusion, deserves a chance in proving itself. I've heard that you can pre-order it on epharma.com. You can just type in the search link Trinov, and you guys should see it selling for about 71 euros, which is equivalent to a little over $80 USD. So I think it's always interesting to see different products finally commercializing, because we don't see too many of this that actually, you know, goes from phase 1 all the way to the end. But like I always say, you want to remain skeptical but trust with caution. I know that there's a lot of people that claim to treat hair loss, and it's been decades since we actually had any new type of hair loss medication besides Minoxidil and Finasteride. Thanks for watching, guys. If you guys have any questions, please let me know. Make sure to leave me some comments on what your thoughts are on Brotzu Lotion or Trinov, and if you guys are planning on buying it, let me know. If you guys do end up buying it later December and you guys want to somehow keep track of your hair growth, please keep me updated because I'm very interested in this. But yeah, other than that, thanks for watching, guys. If you guys have any questions, let me know, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Take care.